Hello everyone, today we are going to have a basic demo of ScholarLMS platform. So you can see this is what I was able to come up with in a couple of hours, so you can also do the same. So we'll first start with theme customization. You can see that this is a basic website, so you can log in here as an admin or here as an admin, and then you can go to the place where you can customize the theme. In this window you can see that I am already logged in as admin, so that's Chrome, and in Firefox I'm not logged in at all. So I'll first show you the place where to customize. You need to, for all of the settings, you need to go to here, site administration. On the left side below administration you'll see site administration. Go to site administration, then go to appearance, then themes, and then go to theme selector. Here you'll see several themes that you can choose from, the one that suits you best. So for you, just have a look. We have selected the last one. Still loading. So this is the one that we selected for our demo. So after selecting this, then you can go to its settings, inside appearance, themes, splash, the name of the theme, and here you can put the logo. You can change the logo or maybe add a tagline, then footer note, and some custom CSS that you can add, like changing colors, color code, or any other things that you can change with CSS. So that's theme. Now I'll show you user management. And you will go to site administration, users, and then go to accounts, then browse lists of users. Inside this you can see that we already have 3 users: admin, a teacher, and a student. So you can add more users from here, and these, like here, when you add a user, it does not, like, it's added as a basic student, and then you can increase its role to teacher or admin or whatever you want. So you can go here. I'll just add one more user. Let's say username is student2. Password is student2. First one, test student. You can put an email address. Let's say student2@example.com. You can add a picture, any other names, and you have few other settings. Just create user. Then you can see that one more user have been added. You can also see when was the last time the user logged in. So this user logged in never. Then from here you can enable or disable a user, or you can delete. So that's user. Now I'll just show you a place where you can create more kinds of roles, like we have student, teacher and admin. So inside users you can see, you'll go to permissions and then define roles. So here you can see we have these kinds of roles already created in the system. One is manager, course creator, teacher, non-editing teacher, student, guest, authenticated user. So these roles are already there. So you can, from here you can create more roles, and you can either like start fresh, or you can copy an existing role, and then from there you can make modifications. So maybe like you want to have a role similar to teacher, but maybe few more capabilities added to that. So that's how you need to create roles. Then after creating the role, you need to, you'll have to assign that role to some users. So you can see that currently we have one teacher. So maybe if you want to add more teachers, so we'll just click on teacher. Or maybe we don't have any manager. So let's say we don't have any course creator, so we want to add one of our users. So you can see all of our users will be here. You can quickly search. We have only 4 users, so this is not required, but in future this is very handy. So let's say like this. So let's say we want to add Dr. Samantha, which is a teacher, and she should also be a course creator. So just added that role, just added that teacher, sorry, that user to this role. So that's done. So here this is how we saw that how we can create more roles and more capabilities. Now we'll go to course management. Okay, here you can see that we already have several courses already created. So total 10 courses created, so you can see. So I'll just show you how this is done. Go to site administration, courses. Inside courses you can go to manage courses and categories, or start with a category if you're sure. So we'll go to manage courses and categories. So here you can see that we currently have 2 categories. One says course library, one says test courses. So you may want to create more categories, or you may want to add add your new course inside one of these. So let's say we want to add one course in course library. I clicked on that, and inside course library you can see we have these courses already present there. So one is disabled, these are all enabled. So all these courses are visible, this is not visible. So when you click on create new course, so this is the page that you will get. So you need to course full name, short name, then this tells. So I'll just give I'll just take an example of a course which is already created, and that will make more sense. Okay, this is full name, short name, and the category in which this is added, the course is visible or not, then what date this course should start or appear in the system. So you can set this date if you want a course to be like valid only after a certain date. Then this is the course summary. You have a very handy editor over here. You can do all sorts of things over here. I'll recommend you to experiment with these. So there are many settings that you can use. Proper text editor. Then course summary files. Then format. So we have several kinds of format. So one says a single activity format. This means that you can have only one activity in that course. So maybe this can be used for test courses where practice tests where we just need one quiz over there. So something like that. Then social format. Then we have topics format. So this will be lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, or topic 1, topic 2, topic 3. Then weekly format. So based on weeks, in which week what should be accomplished. So there are several formats over here. The number of sections should be there. There are many settings, so I will just cover the settings that we need. Then this is not required. You can limit the size. This is a completion tracking. We'll tell you later on. So if you want a course to be accessed based on password, you can set that. So this is possible. And this is not required now. So these are the settings for course. Okay, and after that, when you come to a course, then you can see that we already created these many sections inside the course. So this is module 1, module 2, module 3. So, and this is the quiz. So there are many kinds of things. I'll just show you. So there are many resources. You can upload a book, a file, a folder, then a content package. Then these are a special kind of videos and presentations which helps you to track the status of the completion, like pretty to the point. Then a label, a page. Then this is for online classrooms. Then this is tin can XAPI related, and then you can also upload a URL that a user should go and access. Then inside activities, you have several kind of activities. Assignment, again online classroom, certificates, then chat, database, forum, then videos, lesson, quizzes, surveys. So there are a lot of activities are there. So this is already created. I'll just create few of the points that were requested from our client. So that's, I guess, we need some PDF upload and we need some videos. So I'll just show you. Let's say we want to upload a video. So we'll go to, we'll do it in a simpler way. Let's say we'll go to label. Okay, so this is insert media. So let's say we have several kinds of places to import from. You can upload a PDF file from here, or you can use already uploaded files from your private files, recent files, server files. Then you can also use Wikimedia or YouTube videos, then Kaltura videos, embedded files. So let's say, to make it faster, let's go ahead with YouTube videos. So using that you can search your video that which should already been uploaded in your channel, and that will appear here. So I'll just select anyone at random. You can see a preview and then insert. Then these are more settings. Then this restrict access is that if this particular module or this particular video should be visible or should be able to be accessed only after some other content is already been accessed. So that's what this means. Or some great condition has been for this, like we have two courses, so let's say this should be at least this many percentage has already been achieved. Or user field, you can set only this particular email address user can only access this, or any other activity completion, like this particular module should be completed, so or should see. So those are the restrictions options. I will not select any now. And activity completion, so this will also, you see this later on. So just save and return. Still loading. Okay. Okay, so course management is done, and similarly you can upload a PDF file also. We'll go to this window will fix on reload, so the page not load properly. Then you can go to file and then upload a PDF file. So over here you can put your PDF file and that will show properly. So let me upload one. Let's say upload a file, choose file, recent files. So you can see the PDF file over here. Now yeah, so these were, we covered theme settings, user management, roles and capabilities, course management. Okay, now we'll see quiz management. So for quiz it's simple. Basically you need to go to an activity and just start uploading a quiz. When you select this, then you'll reach here. I'll just show you with a quiz that has already been uploaded. Okay, so here name, description, then timing. This means that when should the quiz start, on which date. So we can select this, and when that should close, after what date. So let's change this to August, maybe September, or it's already 2015, so we'll be able to access. Then this is the time limit of the quiz. Then grades, this means that you can set different grade categories which you can put and then use over here. Then attempts allowed, how many attempts are allowed for this quiz. Grading method, like highest grade, like out of, if it's unlimited, then this means that the highest grade obtained in any of the attempts, that would be counted. And similarly there are other settings, average grade, first attempt or last attempt. Then layout, this means question order, if you want to scramble the questions or not. Then how many questions should show on one page, this means one. You can set different. Then question behavior, do you want to shuffle the options inside each question, like inside the questions, yes or no. Then these are different settings, this is not required. Then over here, this means that if this quiz requires a password or not. So yes, we just set up a password over here. Then this means that if we want to restrict this with certain IP address or web address, so that we can do. Yeah, this means enforced delay between attempts, that we can use over here. And browser security, overall feedback, we can put allot grades over here, feedback and grade. Like let's say if the user obtained 100%, like let's say above 75%, 75 to 100, so this means excellent. Between 60% to 70%, you can say good. And below that, let's say 0% to 60%, we can say fail. And similar settings here also, when this quiz should be accessible. Save and return. Okay, this is feedback grade boundary must be between 0. Okay. Okay, so that's done. So you can see that we have covered basic quiz settings. Now we'll just see how to add questions inside a quiz. So I'll just select a quiz. After selecting a quiz, you need to come here and you need to say edit quiz, and here you can see the questions. We have 6 questions added. You can add more questions from the question bank, or you can say create new question and then add here. Then you have ordering of the pages and questions also. So go back. So I think we have covered these points. Interactive quizzes, I'll just show you in students section how this looks. This is done, this is done. I'll show you this. This is done. Yeah, real and practice test. So I'll just show you again from student section. So here what the other question that we need over here is to distinguish between practice and real quizzes. So what we can do is we can create a separate category for practice tests, like I have done here, and then over here we can upload courses and quizzes, and uh, they should not have any restrictions on how many times that practice test could be taken, or no grades given. So that's how we can distinguish between practice and real quizzes. And these real quizzes, they should be accessible maybe only when like these test courses or practice courses should be public, but these should be private. These like real quizzes or courses, they should be private, and we should give access to this or enrollment to this only maybe if we want them to like that to be sold. So we can put a price, and then the enrollment would be done only after the purchase is made, or maybe when administrator is enrolling a particular user in this course. So that's how we can distinguish. And there are many other ways of enrollment, not just by admin or by like purchase. So this is how we can have practice and real test. I'll just show you a practice test. So it looks same, but just that it's different. So you can set it this way. When you click, and you can start attempting the quiz. So I'll just show you in student section. This is admin section, so it would look more like settings. So I'll just show you in student section. So this is also done. Unique ID for each student, I already showed you. A useful calendar. So let me show you a calendar. Yeah, you can see over here. Okay, I'll again show you from student section. So let me log in as a student and then start showing you. Okay, I'm logged in as a student, and now you can see, first we'll just see the calendar. You can see looks good. You can see upcoming events. Then calendar, inside calendar you can see, go to August. Inside August you can see there is one. Okay, then yeah, then I'll just go and take a quiz and show you. This is the video that we uploaded. You can see the YouTube video that we uploaded. You can play, and then or you can make it full screen and then play. That's up to you. And this is a PDF that we uploaded. Okay. As you can see, coming back. Then this is the quiz. Let's go ahead and take the quiz. It's saying that quiz has a time limit, so make sure that you want to start or not. So we'll just start. It is asking for the password if you have set up, and we did. Entered the password. Yep. So now you can see that here we have set up one question in each page, so that's how it will look. You can see the timing are showing here. At any time a student can finish attempt from here if he thinks that's enough. Okay, so I got 2 answers correct and 4 of them wrong. It is also showing me that what was the correct answer. So you can set this up when you're creating the questions. I did not show you how to create a question, so when you create a question you'll see these options, what to set here, like what to write here if the answer is correct or if the answer is wrong. So you can see all of your answers and settings. So we'll just finish review and you'll see here what it says. It says I got 2 out of 6, 3.3% grade, and my feedback is failed. I can reattempt quiz if I want, and this like admin can allow this or not allow this. That's up to admin. So we just saw the quiz, interactive quizzes are there, then scrambling is also done, unique useful calendar we saw, roles we have done, reports and graphs. I'll just show you reports and graphs, and grading. So we're coming back to admin. If we come back to the not practice test, the real test, that's the one the student took. Okay, so over here we go to our quiz and go to attempts. So here you can see, so it's just one attempt till now, so that's why the graph is not that elaborate, but this will make more sense when you have more attempts. So you can see which student took. Here it will say finished or in progress or started, like not yet taken. So then started on, completed, time taken, in how much time it was completed, grade, how much grade he got. Then after on clicking this you may want to review or modify the grade if you want. Then question, which questions were correct, which questions were wrong. So all those information are present here. So that's done, and this is also done. This is done. Randomization done. Unique useful calendar done. This is done. Okay, ability to track the number of hours. This you can track if you use Kaltura videos, then you'll be able to track the number of hours on training logged. So just in resources, just use Kaltura. I'll just show you this one. Yeah, when you add an activity, just add Kaltura videos, this one, so you'll be able to track the number of hours. Then this we already saw, 14th we also already saw. Okay, so now we covered all of the settings that we needed, and yeah, and now I'll just answer 2 questions. How ScholarLMS can has the ability to replace first exam FX. So in exam FX, as per my understanding, I think that the setup that RSthomas had was that they had to pay per exam to exam FX. So now you can see that we have the questions and quizzes set up, and the setup would be one time, and then like any students can take those exams as they like. And the other thing that exam FX also gave were the practice test. So I also showed you how to set up practice test, and that would also cover this functionality. Then the second thing is Web CE. Inside Web CE, as per my understanding, that there are certain courses are set up and those are sold, and then after the purchase, the user gets access to that course and he can take the course and then certify using certificates. And so all of that is also present here in ScholarLMS. I'll just show you. What you can do is, I'll just show you. I'm logged in as a student, and here few courses are set up to be accessed only after making payment. So I'll just show you. This is already enrolled. Okay, so there's just one course and the user is already enrolled. I'll just remove the enrollment, just a minute, and then it will show. Or I'll just set this. Okay, this course time management currently or let's do one thing. Let's log in as the new user that we created, new student that we created. That student will not have access to any of the courses, so then we can test the payment or Web CE type setup. Okay, so here we are logged in as student 2. Just click on this, just click on the course. Yeah, and it's saying this course requires a payment for entry, PayPal course shopping cart. Okay, so it's still loading. Let the page load. Okay, so and it's the price is $10. So add course to your shopping cart, view your shopping cart, and just say add course to your shopping cart. You can see that. So you need to change the PayPal ID. If you change this, then this name would change, so that you can do. I can show that to you later on when that's required. And now when the payment would be complete, then the student would automatically be redirected to the site where he'll get access to this course. So that's how you can set this up, and that's it, I guess. The settings for this I can show you if that's required later on. I just wanted to give you a basic overview of how course could be sold and purchased. And it's not just PayPal, you can use credit cards also. This and other gateways could also be integrated when required. So that's it. Thanks.